Right. If you was a hoe and you ain't give a fuck about none of the bitches that you fuck with, but you come across to me and you give a fuck about me and you fuck with me and you do everything a man's supposed to do.
And you're not a hoe no more.
What? I mean,
how can I hold you for that?
Conflicted.
I feel like wholeness can be deleted,
yes,
like Drea say.
Definitely.
Yes. But I'm gonna say this.
Unless everybody done hit, like if all your boys done hit.
Yeah, that's a different story. Featuring our guest,
Kendall Mathis,
TV Media.
Make sure you like,
follow,
subscribe.
What's up, y'all? We are tuned into another episode of No Filters, the podcast. I'm your host, Honey T, and I'm here with my host.
I'm Nay. Nay the pimp. Fuck bitches, get money.
Okay, Nay.
And I'm Shauna the Stallion, aka Shauna the Mama.
And we have our guests here, Kendall and Thelma.
What up with it?
Hi.
So for people who may not know y'all, do y'all want to give yourselves a little introduction? Tell them what y'all do, what y'all been working on.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as she just stated, my name is Thelma, aka TV Media. So I cast models for any project, females, males. So any artists that are in Cincinnati or out of state, they come to me, book the models, survive from there. So that's me, TV Media.
For sure. And I'm Kendall Mathis. I'm a videographer. I own Shooter & Company as well as Studio Media Company. And I do music videos, weddings, anything videography related, photography related, I can do it. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, we're about to get into our topics, of course. And first, for our icebreaker, we want to talk about types. So I feel like everybody has a type. Some people say they don't have no type. I feel like that's not true.
I just don't believe that.
No type.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe people can't have no type?
I feel like men say that because they just want to fuck. Like, they just be like, I don't got no type because they just want to fuck. Well, you don't really have a type when it comes to pussy anyway. So it's like, you gonna fuck whether she got a bag on her head or she dolled up.
Not a bag.
I mean, honestly, that's just how it goes.
Right.
Like, I really think that's how it goes with me.
You have a type?
For sure.
Yeah. So have you ever dated outside of your type?
Wait, no. First, what is your type?
Right.
Give us what's your type?
Let us know.
I'm like, you gotta have a cute face. If you ain't got a cute face, I can't deal with it.
That's it.
That's what I be saying. That's what I be saying. That's all they worry about. Bag on the face and all that.
The face is the first thing for me. You could be skinny and pretty as hell, and I'ma still try to holler at you. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So looks the top of the list.
So basically, you discriminate against thick bitches. Yeah, I'm on that.
No, he just said
if you pretty, you winning. But if you ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I like that. Pretty, you winning.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the pretty girls.
I'm gonna use that. If you're pretty, you winning.
Yeah. Okay. So what about y'all? Do y'all feel like y'all have a type?
I don't think I got a type. You just have to give me the right vibe, the right energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you look for a certain person, it's not going to go well. And when you expect for things, you're going to be disappointed. So I don't really have a type. It's just give me the same energy that I'm looking for.
Right.
Yeah. But you got to be fine, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Gotta be fine as hell for me. Yeah.
I get bored easily.
So she said it's not just the vibe.
I ain't gonna hold you. I like them a little medium ugly. You know.
Yeah. Even ones too.
Why?
You know.
Why?
No, because the good looking niggas, they be too hyped in the head.
That's true.
And I can't handle that.
I mean, I would say that's true, but then again, it's not. I just never been attracted to like pretty boys.
Yeah. That's feminine.
What's a pretty boy though?
A pretty, pretty boy. Like hella into himself. Like waves on swim. You know.
They hate on
damn near metrosexual. Like you damn near metro.
I mean, nigga can't control how his hair looks.
No, I'm just saying that's just one of the traits. Well, a popular trait of like a pretty boy. You know what a pretty boy is.
Okay.
Chris Brown. You think he's a pretty boy?
Of
No.
course.
Not anymore.
No.
Well,
He used to be though.
He
He definitely used to be on that light skin shit.
Yes, drugs and stress. Drugs and stress done turn my nigga out.
I
like
think I
he look
used to have
different.
a type.
So like a Drake
I don't so much now.
Drake, I feel like
is
Drake
a pretty boy.
Yeah.
Drake
is definitely a pretty boy.
Yes, Drake, like a
I'd
Drake.
say Trey Songz more of a pretty boy than Drake, though.
Well, Drake is more
Drake
like
is the ultimate pretty boy, literally.
Yeah.
It's just okay
Trey
because
Songz-
he's Drake.
I feel like Drake.
Like, I agree.
Facts.
They might be giving him
Facts.
a pass, but I don't know.
It is just okay because he's Drake.
Yeah,
That's Drake.
Right.
he's unique.
Who gonna say something?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that I have a type now, but when I used to, trying to date outside of my type, it never worked because the guys that weren't my type, they tried to be the guys that were my type. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
To try to, and I'm like, nah, you don't even gotta
Do all that.
Like,
Yeah.
just be yourself.
I feel like when people see what you've dated in the past, they try to low key adapt to what that is, even though they may not even realize that's what they're doing. Some people can do it like consciously, and some people unconsciously.
and they
just
don't
try
even
to-
know. You might be trying to get away from
Exactly.
what that was.
And you
You know what's so
fucked it up.
crazy? These rappers, they rap about thick bitches and all that, but they girl be looking skinny as fuck and all that. I'm like,
Yeah.
hold up, y'all not matching
The
the
baby
vibes.
mamas
I
don't
get
never
that.
match. The
I don't
baby
get
mamas
that.
don't never match up what they be talking
They
about
never
in their
do.
songs.
Which I
Not
never
ever.
did. So it's like, do y'all
Yeah.
really got a
That's
type
my
or y'all
baby
just
mama right
talking?
now.
I feel like it's an image thing.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
It's
like,
just something to put in the lyrics.
that's what's popular.
That's all.
That type is what's popular to date. So that's what they rapping about.
I feel like when
you
I was
know?
younger, I had more of a type.
Me
Right,
too.
that's why I
Now,
said back in the day.
Yeah.
Now it's like, you got your shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I grew out of
I just wanna
the
look at you
type
out
thing too. I wouldn't say I don't have no type, but like over the past years, I've been trying some stuff that's been a little different. So, and I liked it, and I didn't think I ever would. Like me, like 3-4 years ago. 3-4 years ago, I would never date like or even give people the time of day that I have. But I'm glad I did. Like it worked out. So I feel like it worked out for me personally, dating outside of my type. But I go for vibes too, like you.
Yeah.
Like energy, my first language. So if you got good energy, like that's what I'm gonna be attracted to. You have to be fun too, cause I get bored easily. Like I'm not no Netflix and chill type of girl. Like
Right.
that's cool, but I like to do fun shit. I'm adventurous. Like
You
I
want
like to
Netflix
travel.
and chill, baby. Don't be mad when I'm
Netflix
asleep right now.
I mean, yeah, of course.
What else
Yeah.
I
I'm
gonna
just saying, but
do?
don't get used to only that.
Especially
Like,
since we're
word,
finna
yeah.
get shut back down. Netflix
Yeah.
and chill. Y'all think we're
Yes.
finna get shut back down?
oh yeah, oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I agree.
I
Yeah.
think the winter's gonna
I
be
agree.
bad.
School,
Yeah.
back up,
Agree.
school opened
School's
up,
already
back
open,
up,
yeah.
and everything.
Too
Like,
fast.
And they're requiring
Yeah.
masks.
And now they're finally coming out and saying that the people that are vaccinated are dying. So they're
And
finally
you
dropping
can still-
that fact, and I love it because
You can
put the
still
real
get
news out there,
COVID.
please.
Right.
You can still get COVID with the
Conspiracy theories
vaccine.
going
And they never said that you
I don't
couldn't
believe in
too.
that.
From
What can I
my
say?
understanding, they were saying that you could still catch COVID with the vaccine, but it
The
just wouldn't
symptoms
be
aren't as bad.
detrimental.
But
as
you
if
can
were
still spread it.
unvaccinated.
But
So
you're
it's like,
spreading it,
okay, you
so it's
don't
kinda
have
pointless.
as bad as symptoms, but
Right.
you can still spread it to somebody who may not be vaccinated.
So let me ask: Are
And-
y'all vaccinated?
No.
No.
Anybody?
My whole family is,
No.
but me. And they
So,
keep
I
asking
never-
me why
No.
are you not
Yeah,
Do y'all think
vaccinated?
it's like a generational thing, or like
I don't
because
know.
we pretty much millennials, right? What year were you born?
20? Wow, you said
Whoa,
what year?
whoa!
Yeah, I'm so drunk right now.
Oh, you're drunk already?
96.
Like 90s.
Oh, babe. Oh, well, that's only
25.
I'll
Yeah,
be 25
so,
on Thursday, guys.
Oh, okay. Happy early birthday.
It's Leo
happy early
season.
birthday.
I was gonna Leah.
So
Wow,
like
that's
my
funny.
two parents, my stepmom and my dad, they're both vaccinated, but all together, our blended family, we have 6 kids. There's 6 kids. None of us.
Yeah.
Not
None
the
of
kids.
us.
What about your parents?
No, my parents are vaccinated, but
none
their
of the
children.
kids. Yeah.
None, yeah.
I think the generation before us and before them relied a lot on doctors, and like
Yeah.
they're more of like natural.
We're moving
remedies,
more
like-
towards holistic healing.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
it's
say,
just-
yeah.
I really
It's
feel like
stuff.
it's just too much misinformation on the internet. So,
Yes,
Yeah.
and
it's
now,
making everybody
Yeah.
think certain ways.
Yeah,
and you
we're-
can't trust the government, so,
Right.
oh,
you know.
I mean, that nurse was giving people placebos, like I said she was. I told y'all.
I've been
I
seeing
told
a
y'all
lot
I
of
was giving out
stories about
placebos.
nurses giving out the
I
wrong
told
stuff
you,
as
I
vaccines.
told y'all they was giving out placebos.
Whether it
I
was
just
accidental or
wish they
not.
could be more honest
I don't
with us,
trust
and
that
then
shit.
Yeah.
maybe we'd do
You
something.
know,
I mean,
But
they
then,
don't
you
want to be
know-
honest. That's a part of the agenda.
I know,
And
that's
since
what I'm
we
saying.
are a generation of the internet and of information is easily accessible, we can find what's hidden and what they're trying to keep away from us.
Right.
So that's why I feel like we're moving away from
Believe
doctor.
in it.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
believe in what we were taught and what our parents were
So I
taught.
don't understand how a vaccine can like be free, but like chemo is not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what
Like,
I'm saying.
Like, y'all have all this
kinda
money to
confused.
get
Or
all these
cure the
vaccines.
HIV and AIDS.
Like
Like,
a
y'all
flu
not
shot
gonna sit
is
here and
here.
tell me they
Like,
don't
I'm
know.
confused.
What that is.
Cancer
Like a
is
flu
a
shot, you still gotta pay for a flu
You
shot.
still gotta pay for that.
When you go to the hospital, like, have you
Yeah.
taken your flu shot? And I'm like, no.
Fuck that.
That's on your
too.
bill.
I know
It's
so
on
many
your
people
bill,
that
you
got the
know?
flu shot and still got the flu.
Yeah, I never got the flu
See,
shot
y'all wanna
either.
know something that's crazy?
That's just crazy.
I never got any vaccine ever in my life, even for school. Nothing.
Wait, like that?
No, for like religious reasons. Like
No,
I was
like,
raised
girl.
Rastafarian, so it was against our religion to get any vaccine, and everything that people had to get vaccinated for, I never got.
Right.
Like ever. So
And
I
look
don't,
at you, you're still healthy.
Yeah, I haven't
like,
had COVID either, so I'm just like, all right.
Period.
So you never had COVID?
No.
Oh, baby, I had.
You had
You ain't telling me.
No, let me tell y'all.
I had
never got
COVID.
it. I
I
never got it.
had it the first
Never?
time it came out. I
Have
didn't
you
even know what it was.
Oh, did you?
I was
Yeah.
blessed.
You had it?
I mean, but
never
I
had it.
ain't go get tested. I just knew like
Knew you
alright,
had
something
it.
ain't right.
This
like,
the thing. This how it happened. First of all,
Wait, put a date on
She
it
gonna
first.
scoot over.
Right.
Before you even
let me put a
I
date
didn't
on it like
know.
Gotti said. Okay, so first off, y'all know I'm a
2020.
bartender or whatever, so I be
That's what
all
I
in the
was about to
mix.
say. She working the
Remember
bar,
when
so-
we were shut down last year and then they opened us up like right around the summer?
That's when I got it.
That's when I
I
got
worked
it.
at Newport.
Everybody. Oh, you know what?
You were one of the cases.
I was-
No.
Okay.
I wasn't even there then.
Okay.
You were one of the
But this
cases.
is the
one of
thing.
them.
That's
And there was a
crazy.
whole bunch of talk about where people got it from and it was from Newport and all that. Let me tell you something. Everybody in this dumbass city go to the same place.
Yeah.
Right.
Whether it be Newport, whether it be here, whether it be there, we all go to the same place. So how are you gonna pinpoint where you got it from? You don't know.
Right.
That's what I
You
didn't
don't
get how
know.
they can come out and be like, well, all these people got it from a baseball game. Like how do you
what?
know?
How do you know?
Right. Because
I
they
ain't
was
gonna lie.
somewhere
went to
before
Kroger
baseball.
before they went to the
somewhere
baseball.
after.
I
UDF
ain't cool
pump
with getting
gas,
it though,
like,
just so
whatever.
you can build that natural immunity. to it.
Immunity.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's what a vaccine is. It's a
But
small
you-
dose of whatever the virus is, so your body can naturally build an immunity.
antibodies.
So if you do get it, then it can already fight against it. But that doesn't work for everybody.
But truth be told,
I mean, some people just got previous medical conditions to where
Right.
it affects them.
not
it's probably
Enough
smarter
too.
to get it as an older adult because like
Yeah.
my dad, he has congestive heart failure. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, yeah, go ahead and get it. My stepmom, she has some stuff going on. So for me, yeah, go ahead and get it.
Right.
But as
Right.
for your healthy 6 children that don't really have no medical issues or
I don't
nothing,
think it's necessary.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let me tell you, that time in the summer, that was the second time. You're not gonna tell me that
got
in
it
2000. Listen, this is my
Damn.
theory. You know, black
Put a
people
date on
always
it.
got a theory.
Yeah.
Put a date on it.
At
This
the
is
end of
pre-pod.
2019, the
Pre-pod.
winter of 2019-20, I don't know if y'all remember, but a lot of people were sick real bad. Like
Yeah.
2 weeks, 3 weeks,
Yeah.
didn't know what it was. It was COVID,
It was
bro.
COVID, yeah.
I went to the hospital.
Yeah.
They told me they took 30 minutes to run my flu test. Why? Who knows? Influenza B. So I was sick. My dad was
B?
taking, exactly.
What's a
My dad
B?
was taking care of me, right? So, when you taking care of somebody that's sick, naturally what's going to happen? They get sick. So my dad goes to the doctor. They tell him it's an upper respiratory infection. Okay. So what happens when he lays in bed with his wife? She gets sick.
Right.
So
Right.
what happens when she go? They couldn't even tell her what was wrong. This
See?
was before they actually knew.
Like
Yeah.
it's COVID.
I said, bro, that shit was COVID. You're not
Yeah.
about to tell me no
Yeah,
different.
definitely.
No different.
Okay, so basically, to get back to the original topic,
Oh, fuck COVID.
yeah,
Basically,
period. But
shit's a devil.
okay, so everybody, so
Devil
you
in
said
disguise.
type. You have a type?
Well, I'm tall, so I like tall. But other than that,
Yeah. You don't have no
What if
type?
he had a good vibe and he was short?
no. You just got a
You
good
never
vibe.
know who
I'ma
your
see what's
husband
up.
gonna
You
be.
just got a good vibe. We cool.
mean, yeah.
Because I like to wear heels and
if
things
you
like that.
tall,
So it's like,
because I'm short, so
Yeah.
I can't date no tall girl.
Why?
why? You ain't scared?
Would you?
No,
would
it's
you?
just like if
About
I
that,
want to go
rather.
out, she put on heels. I'm gonna feel so not even intimidated, but that's like, damn, what's up, babe?
Like,
But do you know how many guys that have been
Some
like,
love it.
put your
Love
heels
it.
on?
Some niggas
but
like the
that's-
trees.
but that's
Put the
their
legs on my
type though.
shoulder.
Like
They love
That's not your
shit.
type.
my type, I gotta be either eye level or like a little shorter
Shorter.
than me. Like, cause
So your type ain't just a pretty face. It got to be a short bitch.
Yeah.
Basically.
There's stipulations.
Yeah.
yeah, I got
couple-
stipulations. I mean, then the energy stuff too. But
Right,
you know,
yeah.
like I don't know, like
So could you date like a
You could
bad
be a
bitch
little
with a
taller
bad
than me.
personality?
okay. Yes, but that ain't gonna last forever. Like,
Right, yeah.
you- like,
You can fling with a bad bitch
I'm
with
on
bad
a whole
pussy.
different type of time now. Like I'm getting older. I'm about to be
Right.
27.
Yeah.
I can't be looking at a pretty face every
Yeah.
day, but your attitude is terrible. Like
It's true.
it's something. You gotta have something more. You gotta have a
I mean,
You
I
just
gotta be
said, but you
attitude.
just said you would do a pretty girl. You would talk to a pretty girl. It's just not gonna last long. So
Off rip.
basically,
Off
You just
rip.
playing
you gonna
around.
talk to her and hit her, but you getting older. You want something serious.
I might not even hit it though. Cause
Right.
I don't
you
be
just
worried
might
about
test
all
it
that.
out.
That's
test
good.
it. You know,
Like,
you
that's
never
like
know.
a later thing, like, cause you gotta know what you're getting into. Like, if I'm about to be talking to you and I open up another can of worms, now I'm hitting you. You know, you got more to deal with. I'd rather just figure you out first and then
Right.
see, like, all right, yeah, I can deal with her. She cool. And I think that's just from experience, though. Like, when I was younger, I probably would have been like, hell yeah, I'm about to da da da. But nah, now, nah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got too much going for myself.
Yeah.
I can't go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel that.
So let me ask y'all this. Could y'all date who has a past of being a hoe?
Everybody
Like-
has a past.
Now, when you say
Everybody got a pass to being a hoe.
do you mean
I mean,
like
but
they
like
just
a
smashed a
pass
lot of
around,
people, or
like-
They got a lot of
everybody know?
bodies.
Like a pass around.
Everybody
Oh.
know. Reputation or not.
I'm gonna let y'all start because I can say some shit.
When you say like a pass around, like a girl guy that was passed around.
Like a nigga that you know.
Like-
You
Like
know.
somebody you know, you'll go and shake their hand. You hit my bitch. That's what you're talking about.
Nah, if they hit- if they
Okay,
hit
he
your
wanna
girl,
go last, so I'm gonna start with us.
Okay.
Y'all know we be outside.
We be outside.
We know who
We know all the whole
We know
niggas.
who
Be like, oh, that nigga.
We
he
know who the
stay
hoes
fucking.
are.
Especially
And
working
we
in the
even-
bar, like you know when in the
Yeah. And we even
Yeah.
had,
Thursday.
remember when
See, I couldn't do it.
on the
couldn't?
podcast,
No.
we talked to Mo was like, I done even had some people I know, my friends, they done passed the nigga. Like, you know, he finna do this, whatever.
Yeah.
Pass his ass. He ain't no good, no way. I ain't about to marry him. You ain't about to marry him.
Yeah.
You know, so
So,
No,
you,
but it's
so would you
being
do
with
that?
them though. It's being with
it's
them.
Being with them, yeah.
I ain't being
Nah.
with
No.
I think it's best if someone that like they have to not know somebody to date them. Like if you already know them, don't. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Word.
I'm
you say
not-
no?
So like
I can't.
It's I don't know, situational because it kind of go both ways. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's like if
Everybody
you're
got a
dating somebody that
pass, hoe or
exactly,
not.
and everybody like if you're dating somebody that happens to have a big circle, like and like maybe y'all went to the same school or maybe y'all was like around the same people, like you can't really say like I don't want to fuck with you because you fucked with somebody
And
2 years ago.
And
Right.
I ain't hold
How
you.
can
Y'all
you
know
hold that
that
against me? I
Cincinnati
didn't even know
small.
you. I wasn't even thinking about you. I didn't
And
look
the
your
older we
direction or
get,
nothing.
it's more opportunity for
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Because y'all gotta think about it. We like, what, 27, 28. So we might know a nigga
26.
that used to be a hoe 21, 22 and probably change his ways.
Oh, so
but in
you-
our
so you mean it
mind,
don't matter no more.
And then basically,
I won't say it
So
don't
hold
matter no more, but like where you at on your hope?
Yeah.
so
Like,
something
so
about
it's
me,
like,
or you trying
you
to
was a
stop?
hoe and you
You
wasn't
in
giving a fuck.
rehab? Like what you trying to do?
Right. If you was a hoe and you ain't give a fuck about none of the bitches that you fuck with, but you come across to me and you give a fuck about me and you fuck with me and you do everything
Yeah,
a
you gonna
man's supposed
stay
to
in
do.
it.
And you're
Yeah.
not a hoe no
Yeah.
more.
What? I mean,
How can I hold you for that?
conflicted.
I feel like wholeness can be deleted,
Yes,
like
it
Drea
can.
say.
Definitely.
Yes.
But I'm gonna say this.
Unless everybody done hit, like if all
Right.
your boys done hit,
Yeah,
Right,
that's
now
a
that's
different story.
different.
Yeah, that's a different
Different.
story.
But then you
That's
gotta understand
different.
too. I ain't talking about no personal boys, cause it's like who was on the podcast with it? Button them. They was saying like I know a lot of people, and I'm sure you know doing what you do. You know a lot of people.
Yeah.
Run into a lot of
So
people.
if it ain't
That's
your
small.
I don't know who be hitting who though. Like I don't know
Facts.
that.
Yeah.
The only way I'm gonna find out is if I ask. Now,
Right.
I ain't gonna lie.
He could be lying
Sometimes,
too. on
like
the
Yeah.
dick.
when you looking for a new prospect or somebody you talk to, you gotta check the whole facts. You gotta be like, hey, bro, you hit her just
Or did
before
you
you
know her?
get to the point of
Yeah.
liking them
But
too
then
much.
sometimes that ain't even accurate because a nigga lie just because they trying to get some shit that you got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what
niggas
I'm
be
saying?
lying.
Niggas be
They might see you
niggas
out
be
there and be like,
lying.
I don't
yeah,
hang
I
with too
did
many
that.
people, so if I
Yeah,
ask
I
somebody,
did
I know
that
they gonna
shit.
They
keep
know,
it
give
real.
you
Right,
real.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then they
Yeah.
gonna do the same with me. Like, hey, bro, you know her, da da da. So you know,
Yeah.
I feel like for me personally, I've dated a recovered hoe.
How did that go?
It went good.
It's a recovery hoe for me.
Until
So-
the
Did
end,
he
or
like change his
still-
ways for you or like?
He did.
he
Like,
did?
but how do you know?
I
How
know
do
for
you
sure.
really know?
I gotta,
Yeah.
She don't know for real.
I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm just saying he was right. He did right by me. We just didn't work out for other reasons. It didn't have anything to do with cheating.
Yeah.
But I know that he used to be a hoe. Like, And it was cool. Like, that was probably one of my, like, best relationships. But this was, like, a couple years ago, like, early 20s. And we just kind of grew out of each other.
Yeah.
But I know he used to be a hoe. And when he got with me, like, he knew I was what he wanted. So, nothing else even mattered.
But right now, would you marry him?
Now?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, but that's probably for the reasons why y'all separated.
Yeah, like, we outgrew each other. Like, we just...
It was just outgrew. It wasn't because he was a hoe.
Nah,
Okay.
like, I know for a fact, like, he never cheated on me. Like, I know for a fact.
For a fact.
For a fact.
100%.
But my question is,
That's
what is,
how close me and him was. Like, we was literally one. We got the same birthday and everything. That's how I'm telling y'all.
So-
I know this nigga.
I bet you that's how PJ
so
Washington
my thing
felt.
is, what is a
Oh,
hoe?
we about to get into that.
But what
go ahead.
what is a hoe though to y'all? Like everybody has their ways of
a
like.
nigga that messes with a lot of females, they don't necessarily gotta
For no
fuck
reason.
all
Just
of
for no
them,
reason.
Just for no
but
fucking
they
reason.
feel like they need
just
a
for
lot
no
of
reason.
It be
You
a
just want to
boredom
fuck
thing,
a
probably,
bunch of
though.
bitches for no
Everybody
reason.
do.
And
I think
they're
guys get
single.
bored.
They're in their whole face. You know, everybody got a little whole face. So what are they
Right.
just bored?
And then if you're attractive, like
It's easier for
I mean, we
them.
all
We
have had a
talked
whole
about that.
phase, yes.
We talked about that
But
on one of
let's-
our early
but-
episodes.
I mean,
with
like, can
Lantana.
we be honest?
We had
Like,
whole phases.
we've all had whole phases. However,
Everybody.
everybody got that rotation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a rotation. But if you like this bitch Monday, that bitch Tuesday, another bitch
Nah, that's some
Wednesday,
different
shit. That's
another
crazy.
hoe-
That's like some how to be a
whole
player.
shit.
he wasn't.
That's
He
crazy.
wasn't.
No, that
compulsive.
ain't
But you in the
good.
club and you like,
ain't
you know
never
what I'm
been
saying?
on
You in the
that.
club,
That's
you
a
meet
different
different
type of
bitches
time.
and like all this
Yeah.
other shit. Like,
He
that's
wasn't
being a hoe
compulsive.
to me.
I
That's
plead
just- they
the
got
fifth.
too much-
He
they got too
was-
much
he
time on
wasn't,
their hands.
Or you
man.
always,
Yeah.
or you always in a bitch face. Like that's being a
Yeah.
hoe
We
to
got
me.
too much time
Oh,
on
that's
their
their
hands.
nigga in
I feel
Cincinnati.
like
But
that-
that's a hoe shit though.
Yeah.
That's some hoe shit.
The difference with his tonus is
You always in a bitch face. That's some
he
hoe
wasn't
shit.
a compulsive
Get you
hoe.
some business.
He wasn't dating like hella women at the same time, but he had date one girl, all right, cool on her, date the next girl. Like he was one of them type. He wasn't
That's a hoe
like
to you.
But at the same time, how
He was a
can you say
serial
that's a
dater.
hoe if you're fast to move on? If you know a motherfucker ain't shit and you tired of them wasting your time, move on to the next motherfucker. How is that being
it's
a hoe?
hoish. It's hoish.
I feel like everybody has their own way of
Hoe is-
describing what a hoe is. That's why it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It ain't no
subjective.
way of
You right, because I
describing a
don't really
hoe.
like the
hoe
hoe.
is
Like, well, you need to wait 30 days
You know
until
what I'm
you
saying?
go like move. Don't have nothing to do with that.
So,
Like
so
we grown as
Right.
honestly, we grown as fuck. If you wanna, if we
Right.
meet and I wanna
So
fuck
if you
and you
talk-
wanna
So
fuck,
do y'all believe in the 30-day
is that
rule?
being a hoe though?
Right.
If you
30-day
meet some,
rule?
What's the
if y'all
30-day
met
rule?
somebody the same day and y'all feeling each other's vibe, and y'all grown as fuck, would you? I mean, if you wanted to fuck and he wanted to fuck, would you go?
Yeah, nah, I'm
Me?
cool.
You said no.
I mean,
No,
when I
not
was
a
younger,
hoe.
yeah,
Not
but
on the first
nowadays
day.
you gotta slow down because these motherfuckers be tweaking.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like you could smash somebody today and then tomorrow they on some whole other
Why
shit.
you being
like
weird
They be on
to
some
me?
hoe shit.
Like a whole
That's-
different
yeah.
I
vibe.
ain't
Like,
no
Yeah.
Be on some
Maybe
hoe
it's
shit.
a person. You messing with the hoe?
I would have did that when I was young and thirsty, but as an adult, no.
Yeah.
Don't do that. So you gotta look. So you
Hell
gotta look at
nah.
time frame. Like, all right, I gotta wait 30 days.
That mean we both
So
on
what's
some
the
30.
30-day
You
rule?
would put a girl
Right.
on a 30-day rule?
What's the 30-day rule? Explain
I ain't
it
gonna
put a-
before
A
we.
30-day rule is waiting 30 days to give up.
But why the 30 days though? Why can't
The
it be
pussy.
like 60
30.
days or like
Nah, I think it go
15
out vibes.
days?
I think go up 5 too.
They go
You
off
can't really put no
vibes.
time on it.
Cause if y'all
it go off
vibing,
vibes.
y'all cool and y'all going on dates and stuff, and then one night y'all a little tipsy, and then next thing one thing leads to the other, that's different.
Yeah.
But if it's on some like I don't know, like I ain't putting no date on it.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'ma just do
I
it.
It go off vibes. I mean, personally,
we talked about. Go ahead. My bad.
I don't know. I don't.
I'm so player though. I don't be rushing.
know.
man.
Me and my dude, we cool. We ain't waiting no
I don't
30
rush shit.
days. And
Yeah,
we going on a
we
year on
talked-
Sunday,
we
so I'm
talked
not
about
worried
this.
about it.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
We
we
talked
working
about
on a
this
year on
previous
Sunday.
Ain't no
episode.
player.
Bruh,
You ain't got no game shooter.
Man, I'm gonna wait it out. Like I'm not about to force myself into a situation. If I know, bro, you
What's
can.
the longest you waited it out?
Right.
Before you even,
now I'm curious.
Before you
Tell
even
us
have
the real
sex with
shooter.
somebody,
I'm curious.
they
I wanna
mentally
know
already
since
had
he's-
sex with you. If you doing what you supposed to be doing, they already thinking about it. Like, damn, why he ain't
Talk
trying
your
to fuck
shit.
me yet? Like,
Yeah.
bro, you already
Okay,
did it.
Kendall.
Like, so I was like, all right, well, I'm about to rush for it. If
You
I know
right.
I can did it when
Right.
it's time. Like, I'm not about to. I'm just. I mean, you gotta
Yeah.
have that experience. Like, you ain't gotta rush into nothing. Like,
he
we
said
grown.
game
as hell.
101, y'all.
Right. Okay.
Y'all hear it.
Dropping
I think
gems.
he
You know,
got
y'all can learn a
game.
few things from me.
Yeah. You know.
He
Okay, so
got game.
speaking of hoes, we about to talk about PJ Washington and Brittany Renner. So if y'all are not familiar with the situation, Brittany Renner is an industry thought. I was trying to find better words to put it, but ain't nothing come to mind. She's an industry thought. She done deal with Drake. She done deal with my basketball players. She done deal with Trey Songz. Like, she done wrote a book about all of her situations and thought around.
Wow.
And she recently had a baby with basketball player PJ Washington. And
Dummy. He's a dummy.
Basically, man, if
she
Drake
had the
ain't do it, honey.
baby. She had the baby. I don't know if
It's
they
a
got
no-go.
married actually, or if they were in the process of getting married, engaged, whatever. As soon as she had the baby, broke up with him, peaced out, and now she getting $200K a month until the baby is 18.
He tried to marry her.
So
Oh,
is he
baby.
actually a good basketball player?
I don't know who that is. Right.
He's just in the tabloids. I mean,
It's the fact that he can afford $200K a month. That's
exactly.
like,
But no, I did hear that he just
a
signed
lot.
a good deal to a new
200K
team.
times 12.
Ain't shit.
For
I just never heard of, bro.
So what do y'all think? Is hoes winning?
She
Hoes is
ain't.
winning.
Niggas are stupid, like she
Yes.
stated.
She's
She
winning.
basically proved her point.
She winning
She
right
said,
now.
Yeah.
dudes are
But-
stupid.
Because she
And she proved
finessed.
her point.
I mean, she
definitely
definitely
proved her
winning.
point.
She finessed.
He's a dummy because I feel like
But she
growing
preyed
up-
on him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She's
saying,
almost
though.
10 years older than him. And they said she used to show
Damn.
up to his high school basketball games.
Oh, she was waiting on him to get grown.
Yes, and they
nah,
dated when he was in college,
she's grimy.
and she
Some
waited
charges.
for him to sign to the
But
NBA.
that's why-
Kelly
yeah,
ass
that's
bitch.
stupid
Yeah.
because this is the thing.
Brittany
Yeah.
Kelly. That's her new name. Brittany
She,
Kelly.
I feel like she's a predator.
Growing up in a
Yeah,
black
that's
household,
fried. That's
That is-
fried.
Yeah.
That is some
That's
predator
predator.
shit.
But now her, now
She's
her
a
predator
predator.
life is over.
You showing
She
up to
can't
a
even do
high
that to
schooler
nobody else no
basketball
more.
games because you know he got the potential to go to the NBA, and you're using your.
It's a 10-year difference for me.
that's
Yeah.
not a predator.
Yeah.
That's a big
The bitch
thing.
has
That's
to
a
be
big-
able to
It
do
ain't
what she
what's
doing.
skill.
That's a
10 years
big
though.
difference.
Minus the
I
fact
know
that she
there's
was
nothing
If
wrong
he was
with it.
underage,
There's nothing
he was
wrong
in
with
high
it.
school.
However, if
Think
he's in
about it.
high
If
school,
he's in high school,
yeah.
17, 18, she's
Yeah.
probably at least 25, 26.
But that is-
Why are
that
you
is
going
that's-
to
So you
a high
sitting there-
schooler's
So wait,
basketball
he
game?
is good. Okay, so
He
PJ
is
Washington.
good.
So he is
He
good.
plays for the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
He's 22. Was born in '98.
He's 22?
He's 6'7".
Yes, I think they've
He's a
been together
power
like
forward,
2,
number
maybe 3 years.
25. He was in the 2019
stats?
NBA draft, round 1, pick 12.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah, he cold. What's his stats though? Did he play?
He could.
Let me look it up. Let
So
me
he's
look it up.
22. How did
Yeah.
she?
She's like 26, 27.
Could y'all date somebody younger than y'all?
I mean,
I've never been a younger.
every girl I date
No.
younger than me. That's probably
Older.
my
But that's
problem.
different though for dudes.
I feel like it depends on how. It
You're
depends on the
basically
different.
you're using him at this point.
That's what I'm saying. She's a predator.
Yeah.
She preyed on him.
I want to
using
say,
him.
if you see me in about 10, 15 years, I ain't married, I ain't never been successful with no guy. Yeah, I might go holler at me a little young.
I talked about
But
this on the
right
episode
now, right now.
with
You know what I'm
butt,
saying?
with butt
About 40, I
and
might fuck with your little 25-year-old ass.
Maybe.
we talked about this on the episode with butt and red.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I said when I'm 40, 50,
about, I hit
I
my
know I'm
mama
still gonna be fine. So if I want to give me a little 30 something, I might do that. But
Yeah.
it depends on the maturity level. Because I don't want to.
Maturity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it
She
all,
went to the bag.
it all depends on that.
She went
Yeah.
to the bag. She ain't.
But-
She ain't
Yeah.
Generation after generation, there's always girls like that. So for me, PJ, I just feel like your
the
parents
dummy.
didn't teach you no better. Growing up in a black household, when you know you're gonna be good at sports, your parents know you're gonna be good at sports. They start telling you from jump.
Right.
Watch out for this.
And
Watch
she's
out for this.
known.
Watch
She
out
put
for
out a
this.
whole
Especially
book.
mamas. Especially
She put out a
black
whole
mamas.
book on this
Black
about her
mamas love
wholeness.
Yeah.
Do you think he
That's
actually
so-
knew though? Cause
He had to.
Why would you do
He
your
had
research
to.
before you have a
It
baby
ain't
with
no
a
way
girl?
you dating.
They was in a relationship.
That's
But
what I was
then
gonna
He's
say.
not
But
like
if
a
she's
whole
not no
life,
random
he's
girl,
highlights.
These young
like,
kids is different though.
Somebody
Maybe he didn't
told
do
him.
his
And
research.
you gotta think
He
about
had to
it.
see some
He's
signs.
in
Somebody
the
told
NBA.
him.
Somebody around him had to tell him
Yeah.
about that girl because she done dealt
And
with past
two,
NBA
He
players.
10 years older than her, so I would be sitting here thinking, what do this bitch want with me?
Exactly.
You know,
But he was too
You
worried
know what
about
she want with you. You a ball
Yeah.
player. He might have just been falling in love with her. You know,
so
like
you think he actually liked her?
Oh, she
He
did
had
it, Drake.
to.
She did it.
She
so and so.
took,
Yeah.
she took advantage of
on
his
me,
immaturity.
like, oh,
I think
yeah,
so.
Yeah, she
and he
did.
probably was out here doing with him too. Like it's
She
a-
probably was.
And
it's
it's
like a
so
whole
sad.
background story. She just
Yeah.
And it's so
She
sad
just
because no
paid.
matter
We only know
what,
so much.
he has to pay that girl.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has to, even if the judge
Wait,
finds
wait.
out
So they
that
was
she
married?
wronged. I
Yeah.
don't know about
I think
married,
they-
but they have a kid now. So all of that married, it don't even
oh
matter.
yeah, he on child support type.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has to pay her $200K a month
I
until the
mean,
baby is
yeah,
18.
but
Why
like,
200K though? How
as
the
a
hell?
What if that
basketball
nigga
player,
get
he playing
hurt?
with
What
fire
if he?
anyway,
That's what I'm
'cause-
saying.
Exactly.
Like,
It's over. He going to go to
Like,
court.
I'm
Get
trying to
over it.
figure out
imagine
who
if
was her
LeBron went
lawyer.
with his wife.
Who
Dude,
secured
Who's
this
her
deal?
lawyer? And she's over there riding horses on Instagram and shit. I'm like, oh yeah.
This bitch
let me
crazy.
tell you something. LeBron better not never do nothing because Samantha gonna get
Savannah.
what I say?
Samantha.
Oh, that's the liquor. I know Savannah.
LeBron
get it all.
LeBron got them eating NDAs. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh,
Jay-Z
yeah.
said it.
I done heard about
said
that
it.
nigga.
LeBron James to you, Amber Roses. He said that shit. He meant that shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
He definitely got some
'Cause LeBron
NDAs.
They
Definitely
smart
that
about
is
it at this point because I just seen a
His
post
wife
today
is
that
smart
said.
though. His wife ain't no dummy.
Yeah, and I seen a
girl's
post
smart
today
as
that
hell.
said that
But why would
LeBron.
you leave LeBron?
But
Why would you leave Savannah James? Hold on.
right,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know too much about Savannah, you know. I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Don't do Aunt Savannah.
The backbone of LeBron. You
The
talking about? I don't know about.
backbone.
Look
The
at his back. Turn
backbone.
around. Look at the spine.
backbone.
That's Savannah.
Every great
LeBron
man
been
got
in
a
the
great woman,
game
don't play.
almost 20 years, so he know what
Yeah.
to do now. Like I just seen a post today that said
it's time for
him
him to
and
go.
Carmelo is the only two players left from the 2003 NBA draft.
For real?
Damn.
Yes, him and Carmelo.
Damn.
So he been in the game going on what 20 years now.
And it's time
he
for
know
him
what
to
to
go.
do. He know how to deal with these
done.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had somebody told me that they had a theory that he was waiting for his firstborn to get in the draft and that he
And
was
then
going
he
to
gonna
play
retire.
1 year with him and then gone. But
I believe it.
Damn,
I think
that's
you think
deep.
they're going to get a ring this year? Y'all see how them players going in the
Man,
Lakers?
if they
They
don't
got
get a
some
ring,
shit.
that's
They old. It's time to
That's
go.
it. It's time to
You're
go.
done.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
like, I
done.
think they got Melo only for a year. Like,
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he signed a 1 year
he
deal.
ain't even got no ring.
But I'm
I
not
don't think.
surprised.
I think that's
though,
all
that
he want
don't.
is a ring.
Yeah.
he
And then he's
deserves
probably
one,
gonna
kinda.
retire too because him and Lala
He
just
ain't
broke
never
up.
really
Like,
played.
They're
well,
divorced,
They
yeah.
been broke up for real.
And I
for
really
real,
feel
but-
terrible because
like,
even
they
though
really-
the last, NBA finals, Giannis, he might have, however the fuck you pronounce it, he probably deserved a ring. But damn, Paul George, he deserved a ring.
Yeah.
I mean, and if he didn't get it now, it's over.
Yeah.
Chalk it, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's
Basically,
it.
It's the
though.
chocolate for me.
Okay, so if y'all found out you were dating somebody who had a past you didn't know about, like hoe or not, and you found out about their past, would you continue to date them?
I ain't gonna lie. I was in a situation one time where I was dating this girl and man, she did some grimy stuff. Like I ain't even know.
What'd she do? I'm curious now.
I don't want to get too deep into it,
It's
but
no filters. The podcast.
Can you give
What she do?
us a
Right.
general
I wanna know.
description?
I was dating the girl for like a year and a half, 2 years. Mind you, I'm talking to her, everything cool, this, that, and the third.
Right.
One day, I get in the car with her. She driving me up the way to go see somebody in jail, quote unquote. She claimed as her uncle. But hold on now.
She
hold on now.
bold.
Midway in this car ride, I'm just thinking in my head, like, why I ain't never hear about your uncle that's in jail? Like,
Right.
from your mama, your daddy, nothing. And then she started busting out crying like, oh, well, it's not really my uncle. Of course, I got the car to turn around from there. But long story short, she was doing some behind the door shit, talking to a dude that she used to talk to in jail.
Right.
So it's like, when I found that out, it was kind of rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
And you was with her?
like in the car.
Going up
crazy.
there?
She about to
Was
take me
y'all
up there to go
together?
see this
Now,
She
she
was
ain't
about to
player.
take you to London.
She took me her.
Bruh,
She
she
ain't
was
Why was
player.
she so bold to do that though?
That is
That's what I'm
bullshit.
saying.
She
You
thought
Like
you was
what
a
made
simp.
her do
You
that?
should
a
not
simp
fuck
that
with her.
Right.
because-
she must have felt some type of attachment
That's
to bruh outside of me.
Obviously, if
So-
she
But why
felt
would-
the need to be bold enough to bring the
drop-
nigga she
she went in
fucking
the car and
with,
said, "Let's go."
with her to
Right.
go see another nigga.
So she put in your
She loved
visitation
that
slip
nigga.
with your
She
name
loved
on it. Like,
him.
we
I wasn't about to
coming.
go in the jail.
Well,
I
you
know
didn't know
that.
where
I
you was
in
going.
the car. I was her rider. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Right.
That's-
Why would she even bring you? She's dumb.
I wouldn't
First of
not
all,
talk to
not
her
smart.
because she did that. I wouldn't not talk to her because, bitch, the audacity.
That's
You know
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
So it's like
It's always
disrespect.
the audacity for me.
depending on how deep it
would
gets. So
never.
it's like
Yeah.
Did you cut her off
I
after
found
that,
out
right?
way more after that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Once she bold enough to do that, ain't no telling what else
she
she
could
been
do.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would y'all hold a nigga
females
down?
just as
Fuck
crazy as
bitches
guys,
get
by the way.
money.
But I will say we females are a little sneaky though. I'm not gonna
Girls
lie.
way more
We are
sneakier than
sneaky.
guys.
We're very easy. We
That's the power of the
We
kid.
talked about this last
gonna lie
episode.
about
They tried to come for me and CC. We ain't gonna get into it.
I seen that.
Because Scorpios are sneaky.
No, the fuck we're not. We're not sneaky.
That was the issue.
I'm not sneaky.
females are just better at hiding. Like
We are.
We're just better
If
at
we
hiding.
need
Because niggas
to.
are stupid.
Yeah.
That's the only
That's
if we
because-
need to
Tony
hide.
Renner did that shit.
Better.
Niggas are stupid.
Yeah, and she said that. Did y'all see the
So now
video
really comes out.
but did y'all see the video
I'm just
that
saying,
was
she
going
proved the
viral?
point.
The video that went viral. This is something that she made a couple years, I guess, before she was dealing with PJ. She basically said, if you want to trap a nigga, trap an athlete because they're dumb.
Yeah.
Like
She
they
wrote a
don't
book
use
about
condoms.
that, I heard.
it became factual.
that's what I'm trying to figure out. How did you let that get past you?
I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe he thought that she was perfect in a line. You know how niggas be like, oh, she just talking.
Yeah,
That's dumb as hell.
Who knows?
All
Who
athletes
really
aren't
knows?
dumb.
Who
All
really
athletes aren't
knows?
dumb.
they're
All
not.
athletes are not
Yeah.
dumb. But
He's really young though, so I feel
Hear
like it's
me
an
out.
immaturity
Hear me
thing
out.
at the same time.
that too, because these boys are getting younger and younger. As long as they do that first year in college, that's it. Go to the draft. But hear me out. All athletes are not dumb. 98% of them are.
So that's 2%.
Get your bag, girl.
Get your-
let me stop. Cause she
Man.
wrong.
I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
she's
though,
dead
like, I
wrong.
don't want to be devil's advocate, but if it was flop, we wouldn't have shit to say.
Yeah. Cause
Like,
yeah,
I ain't gonna be funny. Like, if it was girl,
Even-
dude,
Because I
we
see
wouldn't really have
some
shit to
women,
say,
some
like,
women
yeah.
are saying that
Like,
they
if
didn't
a
feel
girl
bad
took
for him.
advantage of,
Flop.
like,
A nigga can't finesse a
I-
But
I
going
know.
into
She
it,
was
my
rich.
thing is
Nah, niggas be trapping females.
facts.
They do, yeah.
They do.
There's many ways.
That's
What?
very
You can
true.
sit a
If
girl
she
down for a
balling,
whole
yeah.
9 months.
Facts.
That's damn
Yeah.
near a year.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
trapping.
Yeah.
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 Women do get trapped.
Is it
Y'all don't
that
just-
serious though?
I don't know. I mean, it's up to y'all, honestly.
I told some
I
niggas
don't-
it
I
might
really
be.
understand.
If she balling, I
But-
trap her. But if she ain't balling, what the fuck?
Oh, so you go trap.
Yeah.
Oh, so you a trapper?
Right.
If she balling,
Yeah.
We ain't editing this out either.
I got my own, so I ain't necessarily got to trap nobody. But if I was nothing, yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
I
Some
guess.
Makes
niggas-
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like what
But
girls
the whole thing to me about trapping is like
Melinda Gates.
you should want to have a kid with somebody you at least get along with.
do. Yeah.
I don't want to argue with you or bicker about who might be around my kid because you're responsible enough to know who should or who shouldn't be.
Right.
I don't want to bicker about daycare fees. I don't want to
Right.
We literally in a generation where every other day I'm seeing somebody bash their baby mama, baby daddy on Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook.
I'm personally sick of it, so don't post it
shit.
again.
Don't talk- I don't want to
feel
see
like
that
I'm
shit.
sick of it.
I don't want to see that shit.
Now, would y'all date
I'm
somebody with a kid?
Why not?
I have.
What?
I have. I have.
Y'all have? I would never do that shit ever again.
That's-
I learned my
have.
lesson.
I mean, I didn't have an issue, though.
Tell us about it. Tell
What
us about
happened?
it.
What
You don't
happened,
gotta be
sis?
specific,
It's
but give us a
just-
little general, you know.
At the end of the day, they're always going to defend their baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they had their first child. I felt like I was just like the rebound.
So he only had one kid.
One kid.
Fuck niggas, get money.
How old was the kid?
3.
Nah, we
young,
talked
though.
about that. We don't do it.
talked
If
young.
you got a kid, that motherfucker got to be at least 5, 6, 7.
But
That
do you
kid don't know how
do you
to make
think
his
it's
own
because-
noodles, baby. I can't help
So
it.
no
I can't help
newborn,
it.
they gotta be
You need to be able to
grown.
work a microwave.
If
See,
your-
the
if your
problem with
kid-
that
Daddy with me.
is you can't talk to a like as far as a guy, and if you're a guy, a girl, however it goes, you can't talk to a girl. Well, for me, a guy. I'm sorry. You can't talk to a guy that has a baby that's too young because they still fucking with the baby mama. I don't
Yes.
care what you say.
Yeah.
And you can't talk to a guy with a kid that's too old because once they get to that stage, that age, they not trying to hear shit you talking about.
Yeah.
You not my mama. I don't gotta listen to you.
Yeah.
And baby, guess what? I don't
Yeah.
got.
I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that.
I feel like if you got a kid, you shouldn't bring the other person around your kid until
You know,
You know
y'all
for
all the way
sure.
together and stuff.
Yeah.
Like where y'all gonna be together forever, or
Right.
not even forever. I take that back for a long term because anything can happen. But
yeah.
nah, I mean I got a daughter myself, so I ain't bringing no other female.
So how do you
around.
I
feel
think
like
if you have a daughter or son, you need to date somebody with also a kid. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel like y'all can relate.
Don't come
It
and
ain't
disturb my
even that.
peace.
It ain't
So do
even
you feel
that.
like
You gotta be
having-
able to separate it. Like
Right.
it really
Yeah.
gotta be.
But I ain't
set
gonna
in
hold you.
stone,
I done
like-
tried the stepmama thing, bro. It never
not-
worked.
Yeah.
I never
It
tried to be
never
a
worked.
kid's stepmom though. Personally,
No,
like
it
if I
works.
dated a person that had kids or a guy that had kids, like I never wanted to be that child's stepmother. Like anyway,
Yeah.
But at
Like,
this
and-
age,
Yeah.
but see,
So
okay.
it's like we
It's a
cool.
period.
I can see what you're saying when you're
Yeah,
just
like-
talking, you're casually dating or whatever.
Yeah.
But now that we getting older and shit, I'm trying to really look for my husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I meet a guy, he got kids. I'm thinking about
So do you feel
Say it
like
again.
what?
Meeting your husband. I was just checking your post. I didn't know who you were for a second.
I know.
family.
So do you feel like
So when I meet a
my
guy
type.
and I'm starting to talk to him right now in this day and age, I want something serious.
Yeah.
So
No,
if you
that's
have
right, girl. You
kids,
better.
then they attached to you, they attached to me. But it ain't been working.
It's
for
not
me.
gonna work.
It doesn't
Trust me.
work.
It's not gonna work.
So y'all never successfully dated a nigga with a kid?
Never.
I successfully dated a girl with a kid. I don't think it was a
I
problem
mean,
at all.
I
And I ain't have a
successfully,
kid at the
but I
time.
didn't like
So
break
do
up
you
with them
feel
because
like-
of their kid. I just
Kids,
didn't
yeah.
fuck
So
with
you
them
don't
no
think
more.
she's over there
So
out
it's
there?
fuck you and your kid.
Yeah.
you.
No,
No
for real.
So do you
No
feel
offense to
like
the baby, but
It's a mental thing. If you can mentally take your situation and just deal with it, you cool. Like I don't see why a kid should change anything. And
So
maybe it's
basically,
Because
you
niggas
being a
still be
father?
fucking with their baby
y'all
mama.
ain't got
Yes.
no kids. Y'all ain't
No.
got, that's why.
So
If
you
y'all had a
so do you
kid-
feel like you being a father?
if y'all had a kid, y'all ain't gonna want to be discriminated against because you got a
Right.
baby. Like that's
But
my
you gotta
thing.
think about the other person
No,
who's single.
Mo
Like,
got
they
a
don't-
kid and she'll tell us in a heartbeat. She ain't dating. Well,
Man, but that's her
She ain't taking them
situation.
serious.
Everybody's situation is different. Like
That's true.
facts.
if you ain't dealing with your baby mama, why is it a problem that I talk to you?
Because even though you don't deal with your baby mama today, it might be tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, niggas be on that. And you know that, Kendall, bro. Niggas
I mean,
be on
yeah,
that.
but you gotta be honest with yourself and the person that you with. If you with somebody that you really willing to like be with, you ain't gonna mess it up. I ain't
The
gonna-
only way it's gonna work out is if the
It's no
baby
different
daddy, the baby mama is no longer like if she like basically has a
Dead.
horny nigga. Yeah.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Dead, or she's not with, or she's not gonna
It's
fuck
no
with-
different.
because
It's
if
no
the
different than
nigga
having
don't
an
want
ex.
That's the only way.
I mean,
If
even
the girl is single, she's gonna
your
want
new
the
mama.
baby daddy back.
even
It's
if
not
the
going
nigga
to
don't
work.
want her, she
But
can
That's,
come
that's the same thing as having an ex-girlfriend or ex-boyfriend.
No, no.
It is.
There's no attachment.
It's not, yeah, you.
There's no
have that
attachment
connection.
I ain't gonna
there.
lie.
You don't have nothing
I
holding
ain't
y'all
gonna lie. If you
back.
really
y'all
want to be,
together.
Yeah,
if
you
you
know
really
what I'm
want to
saying?
talk to the other person that you used to talk to, you still gonna do it, kid
So
or
let me
not.
ask you this: Has being a father had that affected your dating life in any kind of way?
Yeah. Of
In
course.
what ways?
I mean, just the thought process of who I'm about to date
Right.
or who I want to talk to.
It changed
So do you feel
and
like
it
it
changed
raised your
who
standards?
approaches you.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, because now I'm thinking about, damn, I already got a kid. I don't want to have another one with anything.
So are you just kind of like casually dating right now, or are you kind of like dating to look for something real, something serious?
I wouldn't even say for something serious because my last relationship was super serious. So I'm trying to date.
Taking a break right now?
I'm trying to date to have fun and
You're trying to
find
be a
somebody.
hoe.
Nah,
You can
nah,
say
How long
it.
have you been
You don't know
single?
filters.
find somebody to be cool with. I say, about
What's cool with y'all? Kill me with the
A month.
cool with, chill
Right.
with
A
shit.
month?
What the
This
fuck is
nigga
cool
been
with?
single for a
Explain.
month.
I need a dictionary. What the fuck is cool with?
A month
Please.
is barely
Cause
single.
what is cool with? I have to know what
What's
cool,
cool?
with is.
Like
Yeah.
she don't give a fuck about what's going on.
Like,
like-
y'all can do y'all exclusive. What's cool with? Cause I really
cool
don't
with?
get
I
it.
feel like you shouldn't have to
Glad
rush
I'm
into
not-
nothing. My last relationship, I rushed into it. So I mean, you
Oh,
don't.
okay.
That's
But you
that's
said it
what
was
your
serious.
child's mom.
Yeah.
But you said it was serious.
I said like I feel like if you get to know a person 90 days to like 6 months.
and then that's it.
And then from there you could decide if you want to be with that person long term or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't
Okay.
even gotta be necessarily having sexual
you wanna
relations.
date
Y'all just
first.
dating. Yeah.
You want to date first this time?
I'm about to be
around.
27 on Monday. I ain't got time to be
Oh, you a Leo too?
What we doing, y'all?
Virgo.
Let's do it.
I ain't got time. I ain't got time to be like smashing man's girls doing this, that, and third.
Okay,
Like,
but what we doing?
I'm about to go downtown,
Where you going?
Dallas,
When?
Friday.
You ain't asked us?
Man, it's already set in
I'm playing.
stone, man.
It's
I'm
already
out.
set in stone.
But is you going with a boo or you going by yourself?
It's a vacation. It sound
I'm
like.
dolo.
Oh,
By yourself?
I'm going with my
You
family.
took too long to answer that.
You
Why
going with
y'all-
your family?
why
I was gonna say,
why
make
y'all
sure you go
worried
to
about
Dallas
who I'm going
Cabaret.
with?
My
I'm
favorite
worried.
strip
Because we
club in
finna
Dallas.
invade it.
okay.
Well, just make sure you go to Ecstasy, Dallas Cabaret. I love Dallas. That's my favorite place to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that list from you when I leave because I don't even know what to
they're
do
my favorite
after.
strip clubs. I'll tell you.
Oh,
Dallas.
you done strip clubs? Okay.
You
She like
definitely
to- she
gotta
like
go
to-
to
real
strip
way.
she
club.
like to get
the
freaky.
real way.
Texas strip club.
Why you gotta
is
be
different.
freaky to go to a strip club as a woman?
I ain't gonna lie. I
You
used to
don't
go
gotta be
to.
freaky.
I used to go to a lot of strip clubs. I ain't never threw a dollar. I swear to God.
You just sat there and looked.
Swear to God.
Oh hell no! I'm
Ari
like,
just
get
about
about
that
sex.
too. Like, don't go to a strip club if
I used
you
to
ain't
go
gonna
with a
throw no
lot of the
money.
artists that I used to work with, but
Oh, okay. So
I
you
ain't
was
never
working.
been that type. I ain't never been that type to where I don't like community pussy. Like if
Even
everybody
that.
can touch it,
But
grab it, I'm cool.
Not even stripper be fucking though.
No, it's not even that.
strip club
It's
is
the
an
fact that you
experience.
It's
want
a
to be
fun
in the
thing
strip
to me.
club,
I don't ever think about
showing your
strip
body
club.
to
I ain't never
everybody.
asked
I
my dude,
can't
you wanna
get
take
with
her
it.
home?
I just-
I'm not. We're
I guess I
never
just
gonna
overthink
fuck
I
it.
feel
I
like
can't get with that.
you're not paying them. You're paying for the experience. It's just an expensive
It's just an
experience.
experience.
Entertainment.
Because
You can set a budget.
I know me
You have to go with
personally, when I
everything
go
you
to the
have.
strip
$100
club,
$100.
yeah, like if I've been,
Quick
every
over
time
here,
I've been to
20
the
over
strip
here,
club,
20 over
I've
there.
been with
And
a
we out.
nigga.
And we out here.
Every
And
time.
I'm throwing money too. It ain't
I
just
just
him.
don't get that
I'm throwing
vibe
money, he
when I
throwing
go to
money.
strip
Like
clubs.
that's part of the experience.
So what do you do if you don't throw money?
I mean,
be
but
looking, probably.
honestly,
You watch-
I feel like it's okay if it's one guy out of the group that
That's
don't
not
like.
throwing money.
But if
just-
you a
I
whole
just
gang of
can't-
niggas that don't like being, why are you
in the strip?
here?
I can't get with it. Like,
like going
I
somewhere
don't
not
know.
tipping,
Like, it's
baby.
like
Why are you
I'd rather
here?
that be at home or like I'm personal. I'm private. I don't like strip clubs.
So you
Oh,
got a
okay.
pole in your house. Your girl can strip for you. You
I
want to throw some
honestly used
singles
to
at
have a
her?
pole in my hotel. I say hotel in my apartment. I used to have a pole.
Oh, your girl dance for you. You just singles at her.
Nah, it was in there for a music video. I just let somebody. use my
Nah, then
apartment,
what's the
but
point? Nah, fuck that shit.
So would you ever take a girl you're dealing with to the strip club?
If she want to go, I'll go.
Would you throw money?
Right.
Yeah, in that
You know they
case.
said
Because I'm doing it for entertainment purposes.
How
Say that.
much
What's
you
her
gonna
name?
throw?
Summer Walker said that was her first date with her baby daddy landing on the track. I said,
strip
and
club.
that's where you went wrong, bitch. Cause look now.
Yeah.
Wow, look.
I mean, but she was a stripper though.
She was a stripper, so she was
So
comfortable
it's kinda
there.
Like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
her spot.
And as a
And
bartender,
you know, she already like.
as bartenders,
Yeah,
are you
would
going on a
y'all
first date to
ever-
your job?
No.
No.
Would y'all ever go to the strip
We're honestly
club?
not going on any dates.
Any
What
date.
a nigga
To
you're
that fucking
dating,
place.
like as a date.
As a date?
I work there.
I mean,
Right,
yeah.
hey, that might just be something.
It
to
made
do.
like something
That's a
like
date.
a little fun
A
vibe.
date? Like, yeah,
I
we about to
love
go to
the
the
strip club.
y'all.
Every vacation I ever went on, we stopped at the
you
strip
gotta
club.
stop at a strip club.
And it be
You gotta find a
my
strip club.
idea. Miami, LA,
Oh well, let me ask, and then we
Texas.
can go on to the next. How many vacations you been on
girl.
in life?
Girl.
Yeah, okay. Let's start with Thelma. How many vacations you been on? Flew out entertainment.
I'm gonna just say that
2021
vacations-
or overall?
Overall.
vacations,
10.
Hey.
Wait. Hold on.
Hey,
Vacations?
sus.
You somebody give me the rock.
And I
Come back.
actually went to one recently too.
Talk your shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't talk too much.
How many
You can't say too
vacations
much.
you
I
been
know.
on, Kendall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta do what's best for you. Gotta do what's
I
best
can't
for you.
count.
Just
You can't count, so it's been a couple.
Yeah.
You been flued out?
No.
A girl never flew you out like, hey babe, I'm trying to take us out.
I wish there was more females out there like that. Most of the
Shit,
time,
I
I'm
flew
the
my
one.
nigga out.
I'm the
It's
one passing out.
Hey,
Yeah,
sure.
talk your
Flight.
shit.
I flew my nigga out for
definitely
sure.
flew my nigga
What?
out.
Yeah.
Gotta find the right
Yeah.
girl.
Y'all player.
How many
'cause
times you been flued out? Not flued out. I'm sorry. How many vacations you been on?
She got a whole lot of
How many
sneaky links.
vacations you been
I
on?
don't got
Don't
no
ask
sneaky
me.
links. Every vacation I went on with a nigga that I was in a relationship with.
We can just go ahead to the next
Like,
topic because
yeah,
I
we
ain't
can-
answer it either.
No, we better get to the bottom
You've
of
been
this.
all over the world.
Nah, hold on. Let me finish. Every
Now, put
nigga
us out
I
on the
ever been
street,
in a
bitch.
relationship with,
Fuck you.
if you want to be in a relationship with me, we have to travel. Vacations are a must every couple months. Cause that's what I'm used to doing on my own.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if I can take myself out of town every couple months, then
You can too.
yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, like I'm not about to stop what I'm used to
Yeah.
for a nigga. I'm dealing with like,
Facts.
You
this
can't
is
do
this
it.
is who I am.
Right.
This is terms to an end.
Like I said, you gotta match my vibe. When I said the type of guy that I like, match
Yeah.
my vibe.
Yeah. So
Simple.
Especially every birthday. What?
What?
Every birthday for the past 5 years.
I'm
Every
going out of
birthday.
town. I'm going
Going out of town.
Going out
I'm
of town.
Going
I'm
out of town.
going out of town.
Yeah. So
And I'm telling you in advance because I might go without you if you're not on board.
Facts.
But I'm telling you so you know.
You're not on board, baby.
yeah.
I'll FaceTime you.
So Nay,
See you when I get there.
What?
let's give us a general ballpark because we all know what's good with the
With
pimp.
me?
With the pimp.
How many vacations I've been on this year or just all?
We'll start with this year.
Just
This year, I have been on, me in 2021. Honest to God, I've only been on one vacation.
I don't keep count.
Really?
Damn,
I
how
keep
many girls
that
you
either.
be on vacation
I don't have
with?
a number.
I'm like, why you gotta count
But
it? I
always
can't even
been in
remember.
relationships. Like the past, like 2, 3, 4 years, I've been in relationships. So it was just like a natural thing. If we're going somewhere, we're going together. So it's
Yeah.
nothing like no sneaky link.
Yeah.
None of that. Like it's just like
yeah.
if we together, we go.
yeah, we together.
Yeah.
We're going.
Do y'all be
together.
showing y'all dudes on Instagram when y'all be going
Fuck
vacation?
no.
Nah.
If I'm in a relationship, I'm showing my nigga. We talked about this. What was it?
That's
Episode
another
6.
topic. I ain't gonna
Fuck
lie.
no.
You don't
Y'all
like being
feel like like you gotta be showed off?
I don't feel like I have to
like
be
the tone
shown
of that
off.
question.
I don't like showing
I
people
mean, like,
off.
I'm
bro.
private though, so
What
we
I gotta
don't.
show you
Like we
off
said,
for?
private,
Like, if
like,
we
why
cool,
not?
You show your dude off.
If you like your girl, you
I
gonna
mean,
show
like,
her off.
why does the internet have to
Hold
know
on.
everything? Like,
They don't have to know
Because
everything.
this day and age, the internet is everything.
It's like if it's not on the
in
internet,
your
it's not
mind, it's some people that
Exactly.
even got
So
social
you
media.
feel like you would rather have a private
you
relationship?
insecure. You insecure. If you
And
feel
I
like you
can
gotta
tell
be
you how
posted.
many
No,
motherfuckers I done
nobody has
seen.
to. It's just you haven't showed to the world
Because
who I
some-
am.
Yeah,
I don't
but
care.
just think it's a nigga cheating on you, and then he
Bruh.
show you to the world. That's some
I'm
corny
a-
shit. Leave me off of it.
I'm above the internet. Like, why I gotta be worried about if somebody know who I am and this and that third? If I feel like I got a good connection, it shouldn't be.
But
nothing
how
that
are
can
So
you
you don't
above
want
the
your girl
internet
to
when
post-
that's half of your business?
It is, but my life ain't. You think all these celebrities that's on the internet really living the life that they post on the net? No.
No.
And they're not even posting half the shit that they post.
Yeah.
They might not act like it, but they definitely
So
up
you
under
don't-
their
you don't
girls'
want your
pages
girl to
every
post
day
you?
watching to see
Facts.
what they doing.
So at least show
To
some
be
love.
honest,
It's all
I
about
don't
showing
care.
love.
I don't care if my girl posts me.
But you're not posting her. Is what you're
Like
saying.
you're never gonna
No.
at all.
That ain't adding to my business.
Kendall,
Why?
Why do I need
you
to
have a business page and a personal. So
No,
Why do I need to
Valentine's
post-
Day
that doesn't make sense.
Why
So
do
no
I need
Happy
to-
Mother's
Yeah,
Day?
my story is different.
Happy birthday.
I'm not posting you on my
Of
profile.
course, a story. That's a little tweet for her.
Why?
I'm
kid.
private, bro. Like, all right, if I post and then I got all these followers and everybody want to tap in with this female or whoever I'm talking to just because I posted her,
Why-
that ain't
what you-
nobody
That's the
else's
only reason I
business.
don't post, because truth be told,
It happens.
especially
Y'all
my
ain't
little
never
out of
seen.
town
Y'all
shorties
ain't
and
never
shit.
seen the
If
one
you
post
post a
where.
nigga, don't tag him.
Y'all ain't never seen the one
Never.
post
And
where
never.
it was
Never
like
tag him.
the dude
Never.
Like my last
and then they
relationship,
like
this
made him
nigga never
invisible.
got tagged.
That like
Ever. And
that's
I'm on that
good.
type
Keep
of
that
time.
shit
Like,
private.
why I gotta be?
Yeah, I
why
ain't
the
gonna hold
internet
you.
What's
gotta
that
post
girl
know?
on
name that
nigga.
Kim popped out Mary out of nowhere? I saw on Instagram.
Who? Issa Rae.
Yes.
But you can't come for
We didn't even know she was
cousin
in a
Issa though.
relationship.
You can't come for.
Nah, Issa,
that's
she's
my
top
bad.
tier.
See how
That's
she
what
did
I'm
it?
saying.
Would I do that?
That's top tier.
Me,
Honestly, probably.
Pop
Nah,
out.
if we ain't on
Honestly, why
YouTube,
not?
then,
I feel like if I have a prize,
Ain't
I'm
making no
showing it
money.
off. If I
I
got a
feel like
prize, I'm
that's-
showing it. I'm not about to post
That's a-
you
that's a pride thing.
all the time.
That's a pride
but
thing.
you're like, people gonna know what's up with me and you.
I ain't
Like,
showing shit off.
it ain't no point. Bro.
Because it's like, no, but I feel that. I feel
We're
that.
in this day and age
I feel
that
that.
If we
y'all
get in
know
a
how
bag
it
together,
is.
all right, I'll post you. But if we ain't
People-
doing nothing outside
But you know,
of making
people
money
that
on
watch
the
you,
net,
that envy you, that don't like you,
It's
they send
pride.
their friends, they send. It don't matter what it
Yeah.
is. You and your guy, your girl could be perfectly fine
Together.
together. Somebody that you don't like, somebody that see whatever, they'll go for it. They'll go for your partner immediately
Yeah.
just because they think that you happy. And then y'all know we discussed this too. About people thinking they could get your significant other and thinking they're gonna get the same thing that you're gonna get,
Right.
And it's
And that don't be the
almost
case.
never like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree.
shit,
But to a
private
certain extent,
life, happy life. That's the way I look at
I
it.
feel like I'm never about to wife a nigga that I feel like will put me in that situation. Like, period. Like, if I'm posting you, I know.
At least let the world know that you
I don't
got
put nothing
somebody.
past
At least
these niggas.
one. Like, let them know, like,
The
I got
story,
a girl.
yeah, but I ain't gotta have you on my
The story.
profile page.
Why?
I feel
But
like
what's the reason, though?
Why?
I'm confused. What's the
What
reason?
was the reason?
Like, is
And
it going to hurt your business?
do you feel like this
It ain't
is
gonna
do
hurt
you
my
feel
business,
like
but it
this
ain't
is a
add to
trauma
my business
response?
either.
Is this a
But
trauma
it's your
response?
girl.
You never
All right,
know.
hold on. Wait a minute. If I get married, all right, I'm gonna post it. But
Okay.
Anything before then?
nah.
So
But
say,
listen,
so say you're
niggas be
engaged
thirsty,
and you're
bro.
this,
If you got
Niggas be thirsty.
engaged,
So
but
the
you
bitches-
have to trust your partner to know that she don't give a fuck about this.
Exactly.
Niggas, right?
But this the thing. Let me spit to
Story
you,
is
Kendall,
cool.
shooter. Let me holler at you. Let me
If
Go
I post
ahead.
you on my story, I ain't even gonna tag
let me
you.
holler at you.
I mean, that's fine. You
That's
still
where
posted her.
everybody come from.
Let me holler at you, my guy.
Yeah, you never-
So your girl, look, she got a little following. Just say you in a relationship with a girl. She got a little following. You're a videographer. This is what you do. You post her. She reposted, and it might be a couple guys or somebody that already have been looking at your stuff, and they're like, "Oh well, he deal with her, so shit." He might be, and believe it or not, sometimes it works that way.
It
You
does.
probably don't have no credentials ever in life, but because that's that networking shit. But because you know this person, they might want to fuck with you
See,
just
that's
because you
different,
posted
though.
your girl.
That's different.
Right.
That's
How is it different?
though.
Yeah.
Because if it's something that can add to my business, cool.
But
So-
it would
so-
add to your business if you're not posting the bitch.
But if she got more following, and she popping. Okay, that's
It don't gotta be more following though. I know
So you
people
only
with 500
post
followers
and
on
don't-
Instagram that
nothing
post
going
so
on.
much.
It ain't even about like necessarily adding to my business. It's just like, is it worth me posting her? Like, what is me posting her on my shit gonna do?
to reveal your personal business.
Like for what? Like, you know what I'm saying? The internet's so fugazi nowadays. Like everybody
Facts.
want everybody to know everything. Bruh,
No, not
I could be
everybody.
at home with fucking Jack and Jill doing me, and I ain't gotta tell the internet that. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's pros and cons to what you're saying.
like,
I just
like
feel like
the
as
internet
women,
just too.
as
Internet too,
women-
like it's too open right now. I don't. I'm like private. I'm a behind the scenes dude. So when it comes to certain stuff, like I get thrown off by a certain motherfucker liking my shit or watching my story. Like, like I just don't trust everything on the internet. So it's
Yeah.
like I shouldn't
the
have
same
to
way.
tell you what I got going on. So now you can backdoor me or
I think
do
that's some
this or do
Virgo
that.
shit
Like,
or something.
I don't know.
It might be some Virgo,
Virgo
shit
shit. Because not every guy's like that. They be like, I
It
post
might
my
be some
girl.
Earth sign
We
shit though, 'cause
talked
I'm
about
also like that
Virgos
though. Like in
on
my
the last
relationship,
episode.
like
I
I
believe
post
so.
on
I
the
can show you
unnecessary.
out. I'm
You
a show my
rarely
nigga.
tag
You know
him
what I'm
though.
saying?
I
Very
don't
rarely.
tag him,
But you post them.
but I post them like on my story for the most part.
Yeah, you.
It's not that I've ever even thought about profile story, like changed it.
But the thing is,
Nothing like that. I'm just private.
people watch
Privacy.
the
And I
story
just
more
don't
than they like the
everybody
picture.
in my
Right.
shit.
Yeah,
If y'all
like,
really
be
look at
private.
it, you get more story views than them picture likes.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, but I don't think I count
I feel
that.
like
I
people
just
will-
don't care. I think so. It's
Yeah.
like I know
It's
who I'm going
preference.
home to.
It is preference.
and he don't be like, damn, you ain't put me
Everybody
on
living
your
in this
page. Like,
this internet
Everybody
life.
don't care.
So it's like
The internet
we don't
world is
care.
different
Like
than reality.
I feel like
know
me
we together.
now-
Like if it was no internet, we'll still be together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like me now personally, like I would never like. Period. I never posted a nigga ever that I was not in a relationship with. Like, if we're in a relationship, then okay, I'm gonna post you. Like, but my last relationship, he probably got posted maybe once or twice. Like,
Why? Because he was a hoe.
Nah,
Oh.
nah. That was the relationship before last.
Oh,
The
okay.
last time I posted a nigga, I think I was in high school.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah,
I ain't posting on nigga now, relationship or not.
That's good.
yeah. I feel
I
like,
like
now.
don't do it.
I feel like
You don't
now.
be embarrassed.
I'm
just-
like, I feel like the
Sure.
internet is
It
getting
really
more
is.
out of
Could you
hand.
imagine posting somebody y'all break up?
But it might be
Now
getting
look,
out of
damn,
hand.
what happened to
That's
y'all?
what I'm saying.
But
Why
that
they gotta
mean-
know
But
everything?
I feel like that's a, like I feel like that's an insecurity thing. Because at the end of the day, people break up. That's life. That's
Yeah,
okay.
people
So why
tell
are you
too much
scared to
on
show
the
people
internet.
that your relationship didn't work out? What's
But
wrong
why
with
do
that?
I gotta tell anybody outside of my close friends that we didn't?
I mean,
work
But
out?
at the
No,
same
I'm
time,
just
you know, that's
saying.
always that thing that people say. There's a difference between being private and being sneaky. You can post your significant
Yeah.
other without motherfuckers knowing your business.
Yeah.
That's true. That's
You know
what
what I'm saying?
Because
Yeah.
you could post your significant other, and they may not even know that is your significant other. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you don't tag them.
Okay.
I guess whatever.
But I think the
Yeah.
internet just got way too much emphasis. All this tagging.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just I don't know.
You know,
But
MySpace back in the day
all
was,
this emphasis
MySpace
shit
was like
about
the number one
tagging
friend. What
and
was
not
it?
I'm not gonna lie.
tagging.
Nah,
My nigga gonna be in my top 10 on my space.
no,
He's
MySpace.
definitely in my top 10.
MySpace.
The
You
internet
had
should
your
be
nigga
making
on
it
your
fun.
page.
You know what I'm saying? Number
had him on the
one. That's my
page.
man.
Yeah.
And I know y'all saying like
Two
the internet
best
is too
friends.
much now, but
The internet's
truth
supposed
be
to make
told,
everybody
the
feel
internet
like
is
they
the way
somebody.
now.
Like,
Literally,
that's all it is.
Social media is the way.
Make you feel like you
people make
somebody.
money off of it for sure. It's the way,
feel
but
like-
it doesn't have to be like your way. Like it's
And
the
we
way.
saying that as millennials, but Gen Z, they don't feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
you
don't.
need that, though.
They're not
And
gonna
y'all
feel
gotta
like
think
that.
about it. It's such a small
They
age
barely
gap.
on the internet.
But we
Yeah.
went
What
through
about-
things
They got
like
Jay-Z?
Whoa.
Generation Z.
Oh,
Generation Z.
Oh, I'm
No,
like,
we talk about the kids growing up now, and it's literally such a small gap because I noticed like we graduated 2012. People like the kids that graduated 2015, 2016.
They're
I feel
different.
like they're
whole
way
nother breed.
totally different
Yeah.
than us. Like we
But they
view
also
everything
grew
so
up
differently.
with tablets. They grew up with
That's what I'm
tablets.
saying.
And that's
It's a
closer to
different
Yeah.
the 2000
We grew
generation.
up
Yeah.
with fucking dial up and like can't get on the phone and use the computer like
Right.
So you wasn't using the computer.
Yeah,
because
we had
your
the
mama
best
was
of
not
both
letting you use the
worlds.
phone.
We got what it is now, and then we had
Old
what
school
it used
shit,
to be.
yeah.
yeah, I think
So-
Instagram only been around for what? Since 2012?
20.
11
14.
probably, like
13,
11. It was right when we was on our way out of high school.
Yeah.
And it was only on iPhones, and then they made it for
2012.
What,
everybody.
2021 now? So what's that, 8 years?
Yeah.
8 to 9 years?
Give or take, yeah.
No, 10
yeah.
next year.
That's,
Yeah, 10 next year.
10
that's
next year.
crazy.
Yeah.
Whew.
And just see how fast like stuff to change since then though. Like now
I
everybody's
know,
so
it's
like,
crazy.
oh my god, I gotta show everything.
Yeah.
TikTok now.
It's
like-
Look at what I'm eating.
TikTok.
MySpace
That's
wasn't
why I
even
feel
as
like they
public.
losing us with this TikTok trend. Because our generation is
I ain't
not
never
really
even
on TikTok
downloaded
how
TikTok.
this generation is. Like,
You know,
but no,
downloaded
TikTok,
Hell no.
you can learn a lot from TikTok. If you're not,
Yeah.
like, it depends on who you're following. Just like with Instagram. Like, for me, social media, it all depends on how you're consuming it. Like, I don't, like, of course, I follow the blog pages for, like, what's going on. Like, of course, because we use it for content and talk about it. Because that's what people, like, that's appealing to our audience. But for me, like, I don't follow a lot of like just regular people. If I don't know you, like I'm not following you. Like I follow business moguls, spiritual pages, like shit like that. Like I want to be mindful of what I'm consuming. I'm not trying to consume no regular ass shit because at the end of the day, my goal is not to be regular.
Yeah.
So
Right.
I want to know what's going on in a tier above me. I want to be mindful of that. What they doing, how they moving, how they get there. Like, I'm not, you know, nowadays a lot of people are following, like, a lot of regular ass
Yeah.
people. That's what I feel like
No.
make them so insecure because they're comparing themselves to
Yep.
people who are low-key probably lying about who they are
Yeah.
on the internet.
Like they got all these Birkins. I want a Birkin too.
Yeah, like, that
right.
shit,
Don't give me
like,
that ugly ass bag.
Come on now.
I don't
it is
I've never
ugly.
even seen a Birkin.
It's ugly.
You've
That
seen
shit
a
is
Birkin.
just,
it's
I mean,
a,
You've
I've never-
seen it.
I never
You
looked
just
at
haven't
it.
noticed it enough because it's not all of
It's
that.
literally
it's
all
big,
entertainment.
it's big,
entertainment.
it's
literally all
bulky.
entertainment.
it's
Like, who
entertainment.
want to carry around a
It's-
big
it's
ass, heavy ass
entertainment as
bag?
fuck.
like
Now, don't
this?
get me wrong. If I ever get over the top rich, yeah, I have one just to sit in the closet. But
You know what I'm saying?
I will have a couple. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm not about to be carrying that shit all day, every day.
Man,
Like
that
that's
shit's crazy.
situational. Like depending on situation. But yeah, so we about to get to our last segment because you know running a long time.
It's a
which
good
is-
conversation though. I'll fuck with
Yeah.
y'all.
We can already talk about that.
Oh,
at the
okay.
beginning of the episode.
what, the outside? Oh, damn.
COVID.
Facts.
Yeah. Okay, so we want to get into our Set the Mood segment. As y'all know, our Set the Mood segment is when we talk about music we're listening to, TV shows we're watching, Netflix and chilling to, all that type of shit. So what are y'all listening to right now? Any new music, any new shows y'all binge watching, or it could be new or old, either or.
Now I like Manifest. Y'all
I've
seen
been
that
watching
shit?
that too. I'm on
Wow.
season
I was
3.
just finna say that. I just got hit.
Yes,
What?
I'm on
Really
season
good.
3.
You just got
It's,
hit?
I
I
love
just
that
got
deep
hit.
shit.
It's
I
good
love
in it.
that
But
stuff.
I'm on
I
season
love. I don't know.
Stuff that make you
Make you think.
Yeah.
And
Watch.
the fact that they stopped the show, the government, they said, "Oh, y'all talking too
I
much.
know.
Y'all talking
I
too much.
know,
Stop
right?
that show."
Yeah.
that shit's serious.
Cause I feel like it make that a show like that. I feel like stuff that make people question their existence and the way the world
They stop
operates
it.
as a whole. They don't fuck with that because people are gonna want to dig deeper
Yeah.
and deeper and deeper.
Just like
So,
Ozark. When they
Oh.
stopped Ozark.
Yeah.
Ozark, I'm sorry
That
about
shit
that.
Money
was
laundering
Ozark.
shit.
That shit was very realistic.
It
And
was
they
very,
said,
very.
Y'all doing too much.
much.
cut the funding.
Too
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
We don't want nobody getting no
Because you're not
idea.
finna tell me that shit didn't happen somewhere in the country.
Oh, for sure.
No,
You know
what I'm
I
saying?
actually think it's like
The
partially
casino
based
shit?
off
Off a true
like,
story.
yeah,
Story.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That casino shit is real.
So
People really got money
Manifest.
going on around there.
What about music? You been listening
was
to
like,
any new music?
Music.
Like,
I ain't gonna
See,
hold
your
you.
playlist.
Wizkid. See, y'all
Okay,
fuck with Wizkid.
Yeah.
I
Can we
like
talk
that
about
Afrobeats.
Justin Bieber being on the remix of
They don't need no
Essence?
other body, period.
Yeah,
Why the fuck I
yeah.
add Justin Bieber on
Why
that
would
shit?
they gentrify
Keep
the
that
summer
shit
anthem?
African as fuck.
Girl, you
I
gotta
heard
keep it diversified.
I'm
It ain't need-
Ghanaian.
yeah.
I'm Ghanaian. So like when I see a lot of American, no offense, American artists on the track, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
But they do it for the money.
Yeah.
That's how Africans are. No
Yeah.
offense. When
Yeah.
the bag is there, they gonna go for it.
Yeah, put whatever to
But they
make the
don't
money.
need that though.
Yeah.
Y'all perfect without that.
Y'all
Do your
listen
own
to that new Dolph Paper Route Illuminati?
vibe. Ooh,
yet.
not
He got some
yet.
hits on there.
He do?
Dolph? He did it
You like
again.
that?
But he said this was his last one.
Yeah,
Yes.
So I
That
just heard
shit's
about that.
hard.
I
You
just heard
don't
about
miss
it.
that.
Nas.
Nas,
That
his new
shit's
album.
hard.
That's what I
Nas
was
one of
gonna
them
listen
ones
to.
that
I'm
don't
listening to
miss.
that from
That's
the
what
back.
you like it.
Yeah, for
Y'all
sure.
know that
I
one
mean, it ain't like no hit type of album,
But it's
but
not.
It really is though. though. Like
Well,
it really, like what he's talking about.
I appreciate
really
what he's talking
is.
about more than the.
Like people be like, no, like little baby, no, like
Nah,
the
it make
shit
you
he's
think.
talking about.
It make you think.
Yeah.
It's so much higher.
What he's talking about is not popular. Everybody's not
Exactly.
grasping the
Exactly.
concept that he's talking about. So it's not going to be.
But he's talking
number
about
one
what people
album.
need to hear though.
Here,
But it's
yeah.
some real
sure.
world changing
Nas is a
shit.
gem.
Like
Yeah.
people
For
don't be
sure.
like, they just be like, oh, he just talking about some. He
It's
on
the-
some
it'd be like the
Kendrick
beat
Lamar,
selection.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, like how he
people
gonna
always
be on
compare
somebody
them.
that came after him?
No,
first of all,
I'm saying like people
Yeah.
compare them like as far as their
Yeah.
like content, and that's not fair because
Yeah.
like people say like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like the Carters, like what they were talking about is some next level shit. Like people like, oh that's bullshit.
And
Nas is in
it's
the
timeless
lane of his
listen to what
own.
they
music too.
say.
yeah, it is timeless.
Nas is in
Yeah.
the lane of his own. I feel like
For
that
sure.
Andre 3000 too.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Like,
Nobody has even tried to compare to him.
Nobody
I mean, like
so
who's
far.
tried to like compare with Andre?
I feel like one
It's
person
impossible.
I can low-key compare to him, I feel like it's Anderson .Paak.
I don't even know.
In
bro,
a, in,
yeah.
I was gonna say,
a, in, a,
who's
in a
that?
slight way. In a slight
The guys that sing with
way.
Bruno Mars. I'm gonna
Yeah,
leave
I
them
don't
Anderson
open.
.Paak.
I don't
Did you
know,
see
bro.
that he just put a
I
tattoo
don't
on
listen
his
to Bruno
arm
Mars
saying
like that.
pretty much
I
like
seen
don't
that,
release
yeah.
any of my unreleased music.
Who said that?
Yeah,
Anderson
Anderson
.Paak.
.Paak.
Like he got it tatted like right here. So when he died, it says like pretty much don't release any of my unreleased
Yeah.
music. Like because I
They
don't.
still gonna do it.
I don't want it to be out.
They
So it's
are.
like,
If he signed, he can.
If money's involved and
they're
he's still
supposed
on
to
that
be
contract.
releasing Aaliyah's music.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
That's right.
Excited.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just leave that shit alone.
Normani
Yeah.
and them
I mean,
gonna
honestly,
act
I've been
like
trying to download it, so it's not.
I mean,
really
when you
that
sign your
long.
contract,
Sometimes
Normani
it's
and
like-
them
gotta
gonna
put
act like
everything
they
on
didn't
it.
sample
That's
Aaliyah beat off
crazy.
that song.
Oh, you're Normani? Yeah.
Oh, what I say? Normani.
Normani.
Their money.
They sampled that shit.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
For sure,
You
for
could
sure.
tell.
Think it's
Yeah.
slick.
But okay, so for me personally, TV show wise, I've been watching American Horror Story.
Heard about that.
It's not the same as American Horror Story. It's not a full season, but it's like 4 episodes and it's 4 different stories. And I love American Horror Story because I'm like into horror.
Yeah.
And each season, I like how they have a different theme. It's a completely different story, but they keep the same actors. So every season, the actor plays a different role, a completely new, different role, like something completely different from what they played before. So that's one of my favorite shows. I've
You
been
should watch
watching that.
Monsterland too. Monsterland's like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 4. It's like 1 season. It's like 4 or 5 episodes, but it's
What
like
they stream
really
that on?
Good.
That's on Netflix too.
It's on Hulu actually.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it's really really good. It's like the
American
same,
Horror Story, that's on
it's the
Hulu
same
too.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Shauna for the
Y'all some
password.
new power?
I never got into Power.
I
I
really
stopped
got a
watching
Power
it after
fan.
Ghost died. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they're not playing 50 Cent scene.
Now the
Yeah.
Raising Kanan story.
I don't like
pretty
it.
Good. I do like
You like it?
You like
but
that?
I do.
I'm not all the way caught up, but I do like
do.
it.
It's kind of giving you that American Gangster.
The
vibe.
mom was a good
Yeah.
actor. Y'all see 50 Cent try to
Patina
put
Miller?
Taraji on blast and then
Yeah,
try to
and
say
then-
he wanted her on the show.
50 Cent
Yeah,
talking
that was
about nerds
weird.
talking
That
too
was
much.
weird.
But I ain't
He's
gonna hold
annoying.
y'all.
He be
Okay.
talking too much.
I had to look it up because I don't know the
Right.
name for sure. But have y'all watched Fear Street Part 1, 1994?
No,
No.
Where's that?
It's like some
That's some good
witchcraft
shit.
shit.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix. It's
Oh,
3
shit.
parts.
What is it
Okay.
called?
It's
Fear
called
Fear Street 19.
Fear Street Part 1, 1994.
Let's
And
add
then, it's,
that to
and
my
then
list.
it's 2 more after
Just
that.
add it to
It's
shit.
basically
Listen.
it's not
Fear
all
Street.
about witchcraft, but it's basically based on this curse that this city is called Shady Side and Sunny Side. The town, that's what it's called. And everything everything bad always happens on Shady Side because they're cursed. But it's some shit you really gotta pay attention to while you watching. But it's good, y'all.
Right.
Please,
Okay.
go try it.
I'm gonna get into that. As far as music, K Cam just dropped a new album. I
Hey,
don't know about
can he
y'all.
still make music?
I love
He
K
does,
Cam.
but he makes his though. When
K-Cam,
he do
I
drop,
love K-Cam.
K-Cam do make a little.
K-Cam is a gem.
He
He's
is a
like
gem.
perfect balance between like
Middle school party.
like I'm not gonna say he's like a Drake type, but he's just like a vibe. I wouldn't even put him in no type
Nah, he
of
make good
category.
music.
He does like in his
Kind of like a Ty
album-
Dolla $ign, like just make a good.
Ty Dolla $ign is a gem.
Yeah.
Ty Dolla
He
$ign
just
is
dropped a new
definitely a gem.
album. I really fuck with that. So that's kind of what I've been listening to.
Do y'all listen to Snow Allegra?
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know these new artists.
By
No,
myself.
you know Snow. You done heard.
I need some music. I need to hear some music.
And she a
Yeah,
vibe
you
too. It's real
definitely
mellow.
vibe.
Yeah.
And you know, some people try to compare her to Sade. It never
but she
come.
said she's not no
Nobody heard
Sade.
another Sade though. Like,
ever.
no.
And she said that on
nobody
Instagram
gonna sing
post.
as long as Sade do in the first place. Like,
Right,
But
yeah.
Sade songs are like 10 minutes
Snow
long.
got some hits on that new
Yeah.
album. She got Pharrell on there. She got. I'm trying to think of who else is
I've
on
always
there. But
loved
Yeah.
Pharrell though.
Pharrell's a
I
gem.
just love Pharrell.
A gem.
Like, I just love him. I just love
Yeah.
Pharrell.
We need to give Pharrell his flowers.
For
Yes.
sure.
I feel like
Yes.
Neptunes, period.
Yeah.
Like the early 2000s, they dominated the early 2000s. And I also feel like any Pharrell and Jay-Z collab was always
Fire.
top
It's gonna be fire.
of the charts.
gonna be
Like,
fire.
I still
What do
listen to that
y'all
shit to
feel
this
about the
day.
Locks and the Dipset versus?
I ain't even watch it.
I ain't
What?
watch it either.
But I did go to,
Jadakiss.
I went to the
That's all I
Jadakiss
gotta
concert
say,
this
Jadakiss.
weekend and it was lit.
And I
At
was disappointed.
OTR?
Yeah, that was
I
fire.
didn't see you. It
That
was fire.
Yeah.
That was fire.
I was
It was hot.
disappointed in Dipset because I
Fab
love
coulda been cut off,
Dipset.
though. I don't know. I ain't like
You ain't
Fab
like
part.
him?
Nah.
You didn't like Fat? He
Really?
was the ending.
Yeah, I didn't think he was that dope.
Stop playing. That's what the people came to see.
I mean, granted, but he didn't play a lot of records that I knew. Like
Yeah, because he don't have a
They
lot
said
of
he was
mainstream
playing a lot of
records.
his
I
As
would
of lately.
have like
And not his
Jadakiss.
old
That's
shit.
he should have
He should have played
headlined
the
it.
what's the one? The
Jada
should've been
got the
last one, huh?
energy.
It's like the one with the cassette tape. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah, when
Soul
Jada came
tapes, I
out,
think.
the
Yes,
whole
he
crowd
should've-
was
he
rocking,
should've did
boy.
Because Jadakiss, he not only has the energy, but he has the
He got
confidence.
hits, bro.
Yeah, what? Like,
Jada got
Jadakiss,
hits.
Fab
But
got
that's-
some underground shit.
He do.
Like,
Fab has always
Man,
been
Fab got hits.
underground.
Don't discredit my nigga.
I mean, he
Don't
got
do
that ball drop
Yeah.
and then that one song "Breathe" that he performed, but all the other stuff I didn't even know.
I like Bombs though.
Like,
By
I
Fab.
should have
That's a
heard
good
some
song.
Lil Mo, him and Lil Mo or something. Like,
Right, yeah, he could have did a little more record because his older shit is way more his
You
than
was there
what he
too?
put
Yeah,
out
for sure.
recently. Me?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go.
oh, okay.
I would have went, but I
I
don't
went.
be
It
out.
was hot.
Nah, it was lit. I enjoyed
It was
that
hot,
show.
but it was lit.
Girl,
But as far as the versus battle, I was so disappointed in Dipset. Like, I'm diehard.
What songs they
Dipset.
got? What,
I'm a diehard
Ballin'? We-
Dipset.
Yeah, what? I'm not even about to get
They
into
got-
that because
yeah.
that'll
They
put
definitely
us over
got
the
some
time.
hits.
But I love Cameron. Cameron is my spirit.
But he
animal.
ain't do his job.
He did.
He did not. That's why I was so disappointed. But at the end of the day, I got to give credit where it's due because Jada, he stole the show.
But if you went to the concert, Cam did his job at
Nah,
the
I
concert.
ain't gonna lie. I
He
enjoyed
did.
it. I enjoyed
Because
his
he
set
felt
too.
like he probably had to
I
redeem
enjoyed his
himself.
set. I like
Yeah.
it.
He did.
Yeah.
And he was the first one.
That's why I said Fabulous didn't do it
Cam
for
should
me.
have came out in the pink coat.
What?
That's what they said.
That's
If he
what
would have
the
came out in the
people
pink
want.
coat, he would have.
What? The crowd would have went crazy.
Who was your PR? Because you should have came out in the pink.
Man,
Yeah.
they so
Yeah, yeah.
they so.
And the A1s,
I ain't
the
even gonna
fuck?
talk
But y'all
about
gotta
that.
think about it. Dipset has broken up and get back together so
Yeah.
much over like the
Yeah.
past
Did y'all
years.
see
Like,
Jim Jones fall?
there's no
I
unison.
did see it after.
I seen you on the
Man,
internet.
what?
He said he didn't
I gotta
fall.
see
He
that
said he
shit
dropped
now.
his ring and he went into
Not
the
Jim.
crowd to go get it. I don't know. It was so much shit going on, y'all. It was
But
so
his
much
braids
going
was
on.
crispy, I heard. And
Yeah.
I
ain't
don't know
watch
that Jim Jones.
Yeah.
I ain't see
Yeah.
Did he marry Chrissy yet?
Not
Never
yet.
mind.
Yeah. Oh, that's another topic for another day.
it. Man.
Good conversation.
Professional
I love
girlfriend.
these conversations. Shit, y'all should have me
Okay,
here.
Yes,
quick one
girl.
out. Could y'all be with somebody that long and not commit
Not
to
get
them?
married.
No.
Hell no, I gotta
Absolutely
go.
not.
After
But-
2 years, if I was,
She probably got
what are you doing with me?
Especially at this age.
Are you playing around
Yeah.
with me?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
She
hold
probably
y'all.
got
There are
benefits.
some
She better have
people,
something.
and we can't relate to
She's
this because
clowning.
we're not that old yet. But there are some people in this world. They might have been through divorce
whole lot.
before. They've been through marriage and all that.
Right.
They don't want
So
to
they
do
don't
that
like
no
Oprah,
more.
no,
Which makes
Oprah
sense,
is
yeah.
But she
standing.
expressed that she wanted to get married, though.
She proposed to him.
Exactly.
Proposed to him.
Never.
She
Man,
expressed
that
that
could've
she
been
wanted to
showbiz
be
too, though.
married.
See, that's
It
not
could've
happening.
been, that's
I
right,
would
that's
never
right.
get on the knees for no nigga. I'm
It ain't nothing but a
Absolutely
storyline.
not.
That's all it is, just a storyline. Just like
It's
I
a
feel
whole
like
lot of Will
Yandy
and
on Love
Jada
and Hip
shit
Hop
going
Atlanta.
on.
Storyline.
No lie to
Whatever.
Did y'all see her TikTok?
Who TikTok?
Yandy's.
Trash.
Yandy.
Trash.
That was some of the funniest shit I've watched in a while.
Yeah.
Because she
That
was
girl was
trying.
gonna do
You
a
could tell she was
tell-all book
trying. She was
about
trying.
her and her family. She only adopted
Yeah.
her for a storyline,
That's
and now
too
they want to
much.
kick her out. That's another
Wow.
story for another
This
day
too
too.
much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anything else y'all wanna
Yandy too.
before we wrap it up?
No, these are some good
What
make
y'all,
sure-
conversations.
y'all got coming up? Like, any events coming up?
I ain't got too
Anything
much
like that?
coming up necessarily, but I got a merch line, you know.
But what?
shoot
If you
it.
don't have too much coming up, what did you just do? What was just going on with you?
Oh,
Oh
I just
yeah,
had-
the 1 year anniversary.
I had a 1 year anniversary the
Yes.
week before.
Congratulations.
Appreciate that.
Yes, thank you for the
We
invite.
opened a production studio out in Westchester. So we got green screen, a white infinity wall. We got graffiti sets. We got a classroom. We also do like different networking events there. We even thinking about like setting up a podcast room, stuff like that. So if y'all interested in booking that, you know,
Oh, for sure.
follow us at Studio Media Company on Instagram. We also got a website, studiomediacompany.com. And yeah.
Yeah, and follow me, TB Media __ on Instagram. Any artist looking for some badass bitches, hit me up. That's
Period.
I told you I'm gonna put you on with our videographer because he be meeting girls, you know. Yeah, so y'all can network. But yeah, so that's where people can find y'all if they need to book anything.
Yes.
Which I just went. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for having us.
Tap in.
Yes,
Thank
I'm
y'all
so
for
happy.
coming.
Yes. It was so
was
fun. Anything else y'all want to add before we wrap it up? That's it.
We're good.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of No Filters, a podcast.